Today is Saturday, March 2nd, 2024. And today we're going to look at Wubuntu, the newest, latest hotness of a rebadged Windows-like operating system running Ubuntu, but it looks like Windows. So my friends introduced this to me. There's a great video on YouTube that tells you about all the reasons you shouldn't download it. And I highly encourage you to check out his video. But I'm not here to tell you things that you shouldn't do. I'm here to do the things so you don't have to, right? So let's go and download the free edition. Get the Windows 11. Get on that SourceForge. Let's do the thing. Fortunately, I already have a flash drive labeled for Ubuntu, so we're going to use that. So we plug in our drive and we select our Ubuntu thing, and it says Linux FX, even though it's Windows Ubuntu. Oh, foreshadowing, or watching someone else's video. Start. Okay, do the thing. Yes, whatever. Okay. Is it finally going? All right, there's no real foreshadowing. Linux FX is just the semi-debranded Windows 11 theme for it, and it is the same website. It's the same website. They're just not as Windows forward. Anyway, okay, finally. So we plug it in to my trusty ThinkPad W541. And we hit F12 for boot disk. We're going to boot off of the USB drive. Huh? F2? Function F2? Okay. Wow, they've really branded it. Got the Ubuntu spinny thing and Windows. Obviously, that's Windows, right? All right, some Windows things. And all right, we got the mouse. Ooh, the mouse changed. Changed from a... Oh, there's Windows. Wow, that does look, except for the time. That time looks a little, the font looks a little suspect. But, I mean, at first glance, yeah, that's a Windows 11 system. Although there's an install system icon there. But it's got Edge. Oh, it's got a little jumping Chrome icon, or Edge icon. Huh, I wonder how they managed to get this to work on there. Okay, it's taking its time to load. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They even have the nag screen? But this feels too Microsoft, because Microsoft does this. Wait, is this actually Edge? Is it real Edge? Oh, I had no idea. It's actually available for Linux natively. So I guess it's the real Edge on Ubuntu, on Wubuntu. I don't think I'm going to give this internet access quite yet, not without protecting myself a little bit better. What else does this thing have? It's got this weird thing here, the Discover Software Center. Let's take a look at this. We'll need internet. But it looks like how different is this from the Ubuntu Software Center? It's got Office available. It uses the Office logo, official, at least the old one, but does not list Microsoft Office in there. So that's fine. We'll revisit that if we decide to give it internet. It's got what appears to be File Explorer, which is you highlight and it says it's Dolphin. Okay. It definitely is not Internet Explorer looking, but it's passable in that it functions more or less the same. Okay. We've got a file explorer. We've got, what's this little thing here? We've got chat. So what is chat? Give it a second here. No way, it's Teams. Is that another Microsoft offering on Linux? Well, I can't find a download page exactly. I did find announcements that it's available on Linux and that it's running on Ubuntu and that you can get it by doing a command like that, but it won't download from the website directly and it's not on Microsoft's documentation. So I'm not really 100% certain how that's working, but it does appear to be here, and you can sign in, and it even went full screen on me and tried to take over my world. Let's move on and look at the next thing. So virtual desktop, which should replicate switching desktops, and it's a little slow because it's actually, this is all running from the flash disk, and so we're still waiting for this to load. Okay, that didn't do anything, but typically on Windows it'll give you the ability to create a new workspace, and I know Ubuntu does support that. Let's move on to Copilot. This is probably not going to work because we need internet. We're offline, but apparently Copilot is available. Search, which brings up the Finder thing. Terminal. Hey, it returns familiar things. We can pull stuff up. What about the start menu? Okay, that's a Windows start menu. We've got Only Office Center. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, the little bouncing Office icon. And Only Office spins. Hey, I want to create a document. Wow. They replicated the Office experience with the colors. Oh, wow. This is actually pretty impressive given the visuals, at least. Only Office. Huh. That is so interesting. And it saves as a docx. I mean, arguably, this would meet most people's productivity needs. Excel? Well, it looks like Excel. I mean, that's cool. And it even has PowerPoint. And let's see, we can have a thing, and let's add another slide, and we'll make it have that thing. And then how do we do? It doesn't have the same keystrokes. How do we start our presentation? Go. Wow. It supports full screen mode. This Only Office thing is actually the slickest part about this whole thing. I am impressed. It looks like Windows. What else does this thing have on here? It's got Kate. What is Kate? Kate looks like Notepad, but not anything inside of it that looks like Notepad. It's just a tabbed Notepad. Okay, cool. With the icon. Has OneDrive? I guess at this point we're not surprised. Oh, error has occurred and OneDrive cannot start at this time. Do you want to try again? It's probably because it doesn't have internet. Maybe we'll revisit that. Create a fake Microsoft. System settings. All right. Power tools. Okay. This kind of looks like the menu, but there's no system specs right here, which is where I'd expect them to be. I guess if we click About. Okay. I mean, that kind of looks like how Windows does it. I've got an i7 4900, 4910. I've got a Power Toys thing. What happens when I click around on these settings? It takes me to the internet. Product activation. Wait. Yes, I must be connected to the internet, but this is the it looks exactly like the Windows product activation, but it's linked to Linux FX for their own activation. Oh, that's funny. Xbox control. Does it actually Wow, that is so interesting. All these things. What do printers look like on here? That doesn't have an option. Digital cameras. I mean, am I just seeing things on Ubuntu that I haven't looked at before? Oh, can it see me? It can see me! Hi, this is how I look most of the time. You can customize it. You can do network things. Okay, that looks like the Ubuntu thing. What about so this is called console. Is this any different? If I run a Windows only command, yeah, that doesn't work. And I'm not in anything other than, yeah, I'm in Ubuntu. That's fine. What else? What else is in here? I guess we're looking down now at what is this thing? Please set your location, and then the widget, which does a widget thing. A little bit less distracting than all of the news and weather garbage on Windows 11, so I like it. It doesn't have the weather down here yet. Maybe that's the weather. That's probably the weather, and I just didn't set a location. Well, this is fun. I'm gonna go through the installer and actually install it, because why not? Oh, needs internet connection. So we're gonna need to set that up first. So I had to log into my OpenSense, and I had to reset up my VPN, not VPNs, VLANs. I guess the one inconvenience of OpenSense is that you have to recreate your VLANs if you need to add a VLAN. That's quite frustrating because I already had my VLANs for my servers set up, so I went ahead and created a whole bunch more. But just side note, as we create a guest internet for this thing, ugh, my firewalls are gone. I have to look at the XML file that's available and reconfigure all the stupid things. Okay, we've got Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and install American English. We're going to pick New York. New York. And I'm going to say replace partition because the drive that's in there I don't care about. What do I got to click here? Yes, erase the disk. That's what we want. Next. Oh, well, I got to do Bob. And then super secure password. And yeah, now it's installing Windows 11. Beautiful. Look at all these pieces of equipment that have Windows 11 installed on them. They're gorgeous. Okay, all we have to do is restart. Beautiful. And it's shutting down. Oh, I have to remove the drive. Okay. Whoa. And here we go. First boot off the drive. There's the mouse. Oh, wow. I already forgot what my password is. What is the password? Okay. I mean, that's kind of a fancy login page. Windows Ubuntu 11. Is it 11? Is it a Plasma? I don't know. The mouse keeps changing on me. Wow. That is super fancy. Security updates available. Ubuntu operating systems. All right. Yeah, let's go with a little bit dark mode, you know? Turn on that Windows 11 dark mode process. That is much better. Cool. Let's set our location. New York. I'm not in New York, but for the sake of this. And now weather works. Look at that. It's raining today. Okay, this is cool. Let's try out Copilot. How do I use Internet Explorer on Ubuntu? Oh, I didn't type it right. Use Wine. Wow, there's actually a way you can do it. This is fantastic. I get access to Copilot. Does it do image generation? Oh, stop. What did you... come on. I only get one click? How about a picture of a cat? Oh, no, I gotta sign in. Well, that's no different than anything. So that's totally fine. I'm really surprised that these features are even available from on here. What does this say? Updates? Oh, wow, there's updates for my fake operating system already. That's kind of fantastic. Update all. I don't even know what else to do in here. I mean, there's everything I need. Apparently I can run Android on here as well. Sure, whatever you want to do. Do you want to refresh the image list to download things? I guess. Oh. Gotta download it first. Oh, whatever you're doing. I'm doing Linux things. While we're waiting for that, let's try virtual desktop again. Oh, it works this time. Hey, I've got a different desktop. And I can switch between them, and it only supports the 4 that are standard on Ubuntu. But that's fine. What else can we look at? I don't know what I clicked, but I clicked something, and it canceled. So now it's updating the operating system for my fake OS. Okay, I signed up for a new Microsoft account. Let's go ahead and get logged in and try out those features and then see what happens down the road if our account gets compromised. Woo! So the first thing we want to sign into is Copilot because, you know, why not? So Windows 98. Woo! Yeah, you try and guess my password. And yes, we're going to stay signed in. I guess I should set up multi-factor. Ugh. Okay. Wait, can I talk to this thing? Allow access to the microphone. All right, draw me a picture of a cat that's riding a unicycle, and in the background there is a unicorn who has cotton candy, and also they have a Mountain Dew connected to their saddle, and Bob Saget is petting his horn. Let's see. Wait, oh, it says but nothing.
I'll try to create that.
There's some words that might be automatically blocked. Oh. All right, modified to remove Mountain Dew and Bob Saget. And it's thinking. Okay, look, it's that is basically not any of them. Oh no, there we go. That's the closest. That's a cat riding a unicycle and a unicorn. We don't have the man petting the thing. I don't know. I think I like this one the best, even though we don't have Bob Saget. But you know, he's no longer with us. Beautiful. And this is through Wubuntu. Let's also log into Edge in the same way and give them our password. You know, why not? Fully engage with the experience. Yup. Sign in to sync with your data. Okay, great. Do that. Okay. Sign in and sync. Woo! Giving away our data. Sync our browser. Yeah. Okay. Hey, it's even AI over here. That's fantastic. What else can we do with this thing? Let's try and log into OneDrive now, because, you know, like, give them another place. Wait a second. There's OneNote. Hold on. We have to check this. We have to see what's going on with OneNote. If I can. No, it's still just web-based. At least something. All right, let's get the OneDrive. Oh, OneDrive sync has occurred. Error. Try again. Yes, please. I can minimize this while we're doing this. Okay, it's not working, but I was playing around with this, and this is now my new favorite. Like, what the heck is going on? So the problem with OneDrive is that I can't type. I don't know what is going on with it. It doesn't let me. It doesn't let me do it. Oh, I think I figured it out. So it, when you click on it, it gave you an error and said you have to open up the authentication address, and it's going to authorize the application somehow. Okay, so it's going to allow this guy's GitHub Git.io program have access to my files and maintain access to the data I've given him. Apparently it doesn't really exist, but I can Google this. Come on. I mean, we just asked Copilot about that, so tell me about it. Okay. So it's an open source OneDrive. Okay, that explains it. And then we say accept, and then I don't really understand what I did, so I'm going to just paste what I had in there and see what happens. Please wait. PowerToys is syncing. Okay. I guess we'll see what happens. That didn't work. So I think we're going to have to try this again. Oh, I'm showing you my OneDrive link. Oops. Entrar. And let's see if it does it now. Oh, hey, it's working. I put some files in there and they synced up to the internet. So my OneDrive is now functional, and I can now permanently keep a copy of this forever. And I mean, like, what are those? Is that like foot pedals, or is it like, I don't know. There's a cat coming out. The guy has kitty horns. There's two straws. That guy's got cotton candy growing out of his arm. He's got a bowling ball. That's just weird. And like, what are these weird foot things going on? And what is that? And that's fantastic. Okay, so let's look at what these things are. There's a notifications area, okay, and there's widgets. Let's do. Let's. Can we click? How do these work? I don't know how these work. I don't know how you're supposed to use them. It's okay. We don't need them, right? We got Windows and we got Office. I wonder if we can log into Office now that we're here, because before it was just Ubuntu. Bob, it knows it's me. Huh. File. We have a document 1. We do file, we do save as. Can we save it to our OneDrive? Where's our OneDrive? Is it going to sync automatically? Document template.x, docx. Sure, save. What happens if it goes into our documents folder? Does it have to be magically moved over to show up in our other location? Yeah, it doesn't automatically sync with my documents, which is okay. Totally fine. I can just go like this to my OneDrive, move here, and then my document's going to be, it's going to be here. Document 1. Look, it's as if I've got a real version of Word. Fantastic. I'm actually like really happy with how this works. I'm gonna just try and use this for a little while and see how bad it could be. I mean, how bad could it be? How long will it take for my credentials to be accessed by some nefarious critter? You know? Like, what's the worst that could happen? This isn't linked to anything. It's not even connected to my IP address. I'm using an alternative method of connecting it. This is Wubuntu? Windows? Wubuntu. It's like Ubuntu for people who are afraid of Linux. And it's fantastic. I hope you enjoy. Go play with something fun.